Warning, STS Radio contains vulgar people, vulgar language, and vulgar ideas. If any of this offends you, kindly blow it out your ass.
Son of a bitch bastard!
Let's start this again. Shall we? Jesus Christ.
You're fucking retarded!
Hey, Pickle-Licker, want to play the right intro?
One more time! Are you ready?
Oh, yeah. I got nothing else to say. Oh, yeah. That's it. Podcast over. Fuck whatever Bruce has to say. Just, oh, yeah. Click. Done.
Oh, yeah. Like, just took a shit or something. Just, yeah.
Well, after Thanksgiving, it's like, oh, God. I don't know if I can walk anymore.
I hear you.
It's like that little cartoon, like, my anus is bleeding.
This is bleeding.
Exactly.
Or what was that other one? That lax thing. Gentle as a rabbit. Makes you crap like a horse.
Yeah, X-Will-Ax from Weeble and Bob.
X-Will-Ax.
From Weeble and Bob.
Yeah. Hey, if it works for Bob, then
Hey.
I think it could work for us.
Yeah, search for Weevil and Bob. You'll know what we're talking about. It's this funny, like, egg cartoon that Bruce showed me when we were in college.
They're bad.
Yeah, the very, like, garbled British language, like, British fucking speak and whatnot. It's funny as hell.
Yeah. Like choir subtitles, which thankfully are.
Oh, yeah. Dude, if they didn't have subtitles, they'd be fucking impossible to watch.
It'd just be like,
Yeah.
What is going on?
Yeah.
There's a donkey, there's an Elvis, I don't get it.
Yeah. Oh,
that
man.
pretty much sums up that show, really.
Yeah.
Donkey, there's an Elvis, I don't get it.
Yeah. There's a ninja pirate mushroom.
Oh, yeah, Chris, the ninja pirate.
Yep. Was it Elvis the 2/3 donkey?
Yeah, that's what it is. Elvis. What's the other third?
Mostly Elvis.
Great show.
It's funny because we're stupid. That's really what it comes down to. Like, somebody else is gonna watch that and just go, "These guys are fucking high or something, man." Jesus Christ, this is fucking terrible.
Maybe it'd be better if you're high, but no, we totally were sober when we were watching this shit in college. I hate to say.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't admit that. I mean, we were drunk off our heads.
Well, we were at a Catholic. We were at a Catholic school, so
That's true.
right off the bat, we're dumb. Just picture Beavis in my head, just going, "Yeah, we're stupid." Like, I have no voices of reason. Like, you know, people have, like, that angel and devil on their shoulder. I just have fucking Beavis and Butthead.
You're fucked no matter what, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
How was your Thanksgiving, sir?
It wasn't bad, sir. How was yours? Let's start off with yours, man. I'm tired of starting off with mine.
Fun. Pretty good. I actually technically had 3 Thanksgivings because, Liz and I, we go to my parents' place, or actually I should say my grandfather's place. Then we go to her parents' place. And then just yesterday, Liz and I kind of had our own little Thanksgiving dinner too. So we kind of got to have it 3 times. So I'm really fucking full. Probably gained like 20,000 pounds or something like that.
Fucking A, man.
So yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
Nice, like, kind of quiet sit down at my grandfather's place. Got to see my aunt and uncle, Lloyd and Valerie. Got to see...
Your uncle listens to the show, so hello to him.
Indeed. He actually mentioned our last podcast. He's like, I listened to your last podcast. I was like, the last one? Which one? I had to have him describe it because I know sometimes you're delayed with posting them. So I'm like, wait, which one? What did we talk about? I'm like, oh, the last one. Cool.
Like, tell me about this podcast you speak of.
Seriously. Wait a minute. I record a podcast? What the fuck?
Yeah. When was somebody going to tell me?
So yeah, I got to see them. Got to see my grandfather, obviously, being it's his house.
Yeah.
I got to see my mom. I got to see Lloyd and Valerie's dog Dee Dee, which is really cool because she was completely rambunctious because she's still very very young. She's a puppy.
Yeah.
Still don't know the fucking breed because I suck. And I forget like all the time. Who else did I see? I think that was it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then went to Liz's parents, had a nice sit down dinner there. And actually, the night after that, we got to see her parents again because it was Liz's birthday. So we went out to a local Chinese / Thai place called the Blue Taillet. And so that was pretty cool too.
Nice. Very
Yeah,
nice,
so
man.
we've been eating a lot of fucking food. If there's one thing we've been doing lately, it's eating food.
Good to know I'm starting to rub off on you.
In all the right ways.
Yeah. Bruce got diabetes when he woke up this morning. he's growing a mustache like I am Bruce Gates and I have diabetes. Diabetes. That goddamn turkey and stuffing. That gave me diabetes. Oh yeah, fucking 3 dinners though, man. Shit, you telling me that? I feel like I'm fucking slacking here.
Seriously.
Unreal, man. Fucking. So I guess you could say I had like 2 of them. One of them was the weekend beforehand, that Turkey Fest, which I told you about.
Mm-hmm.
My buddy Chris does it. Let's see, he's done it every year for, I want to say the past like 12 or 13 years, something like that. Where it's like, has this big fucking Thanksgiving dinner. All of his family, all his friends. We all come down, we shoot the shit, and everybody like pitches in. Like they bring a dessert, or they bring something that'll be served or something like that. Like my mom made sweet potatoes for it.
Nice.
I brought fucking like mini cupcakes. I didn't have the time to make them, so I was like, oh, Walmart. So
it's really like more in the spirit of Thanksgiving than
yeah,
most. 'Cause, I mean, a lot of people kind of just like show up, eat dinner that was already prepared for them. I mean, I guess some people bring something.
And like people will bring like canned goods because a lot of it goes towards the local food bank and whatnot. So it's it's pretty cool. No problem with that. So I had that the Saturday before Thanksgiving, and then had the regular Thanksgiving at the house, where it was me, my parents, my grandpa, my brother Ben, and my friend Chris and his mom.
Nice.
We've had them over for the past couple of years, so it was like, all right, yeah, right on, man.
Cool.
So I don't even know if I can talk about this, but you know what, man, I'll fucking talk about it and deal with the consequences. Well, no, one of the things I've learned in life is that it's a lot easier to ask for forgiveness than for permission.
I suppose that's true.
Yeah. You're just like, how many feet do you have left? I'm pretty sure you shot yourself in both of them already.
How serious, Rainus, sir? I mean, it's kind of like pretty bad right now.
Well, with my diabetes, I'm gonna lose a couple feet, so I'll be joining you soon. So my plan for Thanksgiving Eve was I was gonna eat dinner at the house, hang out, maybe watch a little bit of football, and then at around like 8:00 or so, I was gonna go to Pawtucket, Rhode Island, meet up with my friend's daughters who were back home from college, and they're like, "Oh, we want to go Black Friday shopping. We want to go Black Friday shopping." I was like, "Okay, I guess, yeah, let's fucking do it." I didn't have much money to my name, so I was just like, you know what, man, this is a good opportunity to go and people watch.
Yeah,
that I can do. That I can dig.
If you're insane, yeah, it's a great idea.
Yeah. Part of me is just like, dude, you've got a fucking camera on your phone. Shit could happen. Like, that's true. Oh, how funny would that be? Like, I'm totally down for that, man. I'm totally down for it. Ended up not happening. So it's getting later on in the evening. Me, Chris, and my brother Ben are watching the Cowboys-Eagles game. And like those two are big fucking Cowboys fans. I'm rooting for the Cowboys because I'm just like, you know what, fuck it, they're Cowboys fans. I want to see them happy. All right, fine, no problem.
No dog in the fight.
Yeah, I got no dog in the fight. So what ended up happening was Chris's mom, was getting ready to leave. She wasn't feeling too well, so my dad said, okay, how about this? you drive your mom home in her car. That way she gets her car back, and then I'll drive you back here so you can get your car and you can, leave whenever you want to. It's like, all right, yeah, that's cool, man. So at the same time, I got to drive my grandpa back. And, I get back from dropping off my grandpa. There's Chris watching the game and whatnot, just hanging out. I'm like, hey, man, how's everything? He's going, it's all right. He gets a phone call from his mom, and she's like, I have to go to the hospital.
Ooh, shit.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, fuck, here we go again. It's like, she's the type of person that, when she goes to the hospital, she's not exactly the nicest person in the world.
You're like, how do I put this mildly?
Yeah, there is no putting it mildly. It's just like, shit, I got nothing. So I'm just like, all right, dude, I'll go with you, man. Family's more important than, I texted, my buddy's daughters. I was like, look, Chris's mom going to the hospital. I'm going to go tag along and just make sure everything's okay. And, they were totally understanding about it. They're like, yeah, it's all cool. We're waiting in line in Target anyways right now. So I was like, all right, fuck. All right. Good luck getting your TVs.
We're kind of stuck here. So
yeah.
Keep us updated.
Yeah. They're like, it's too fucking cold. I was like, you made this choice.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah. Quit your bitching. Yeah, so me and Chris, we go down there, and I offered to drive, so we drive down there, and he's like, dude, I bet she's got a fucking bag, like, ready to go just in case she needs to stay overnight. She does this all the fucking time. So we go in there, we go in her house and whatnot, and sure enough, there's like a bag of stuff, like bag of clothes to last her like a day or two that's already packed up.
Whew, jeez.
Yeah, we're just like, oh, fuck, here we go. So, first thing she does is...
kind of overly prepared, like...
not like overly prepared. It was just like, it was there. It wasn't like, she had like bundles of movies and a laptop or something like that. Like, it was like, I'm going to be there for about 5 days.
But still, I mean, you don't necessarily know what's wrong, so I mean...
Yeah. But I mean, anyway. If something like that had happened, she could have easily sent Chris back and just said, hey, look, can you go grab, a couple of shirts, some pairs of pants or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then, that'll be that. Pardon me, I'm coughing a lot again. I know. So, what ended up happening was, so we get down to the hospital and whatnot. I'm like, all right, I dropped them off front. I'm like, all right, I'll go get a parking space and whatnot. By the time I get back in there, they're already, being seen by a nurse, like she's already in the room and what have you. Mm-hmm. So, I was like, all right, so what's going on? Like, are you, what were you not feeling? Was it a stomach problem or like, vision or what's going on? And she's like, I was feeling really dizzy. I almost passed out in front of your mother. I didn't want to do that. I was like, okay, fair enough. So the nurse is like, well, look, we got to do a couple tests, and we want to make sure, this dizziness isn't attached to some other things. That's why we have to do these tests. Mm-hmm. So one of the tests was, she gives her a cup of water and just says, just take a couple sips of water. And why the hell would I do that? I'm like, oh God, I'm shooting Chris this look like, dude, please, like, just put her in her place, please. Like, the sooner it ends, the quicker we can get through this. And keep in mind, this is about, I want to say like 7:30, 8 o'clock at night.
Oh, jeez.
So
on Thanksgiving?
On Thanksgiving, yeah.
Oh, so you're in a hospital on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. But I'm not pissed about it because it's it's my own choice. I said, look, dude, I'll go with you.
Right, and it could be, I mean, you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, could be something serious, but
yeah,
with her track record, usually it's not. And if it is, she doesn't fucking listen to the doctors. So, what ended up happening was, she takes a couple sips of water. She's like, yeah, is that okay? She's like, all right, now we got to take your blood pressure from a couple different positions when she's on like the hospital bed and whatnot, like the gurney, if you will. Mm-hmm. So she's like, all right, we need to take your blood pressure when you're laying down, when you're at like 45-degree angle, and when you're sitting almost upright.